Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurus Tarot. I know y'all like, the hell, it's Tuesday. What the fuck you doing? Yeah. This is going to be for Taurus. Extended bonus. So this is not going to have no cards, and we'll just start putting shit out here. I've shuffled, I've cut. What do I want to say? Saturday, February 27th, that's this Saturday coming. It's a full moon. When I was shuffling, the world card popped out. You were definitely finishing a chapter, to put it like that. And I think the beginning of the end started like at the beginning of Mercury retrograde. So situations that either you wanted to have come to an end or that needed to come to an end per the universe. This is the beginning of the end. So where you are right now, many of you should be where you're closing up. That's my sage, yeah. Where you're finishing up whatever this is. For some of you, it could have been a toxic relationship. May have had some karmic shit in it. Might have been a twin flame, soulmate, karmic buddy, whatever. Whatever y'all are putting the words to. But at any rate, situations, some of you leaving jobs, some of you have left jobs. Anything that's happened pretty much in the last 30 to 60 days where you've kind of put an ending on something or decided you were going to end something, here we are. Saturday will be the culmination of all of that bullshit with the full moon. Most of you, many of you, some of you may be feeling that pull now. Ooh, Lord. Okay. So the Justice card is here. That's Libra energy with that sword poking out, but I'm going to just do me and say that's all air energy, because I'm even looking at the galaxy up there. It's just air. However this is resonating with you, like I said, decision time. And this is really, the back of this talks about the destruction of balance. So what I'll say here is that a lot of times, even when you're in a fucked up ass situation, there's a groove to it. There's definitely some balance to it. There's a rhythm to it, even if it's fucked up. The comings, the goings, the day-to-day mundane shit, there's a rhythm to it, even though it's fucked up, toxic, and some other shit. However that is with you, that balance, toxic though it may be, has to be torn down and rebuilt on better. So here's the back end of the Justice card. I think for most of you, when I'm looking at the front side of this, whatever we're talking about, you've already seen the true nature of it. You've already seen, many of you have been hurt beyond anybody else's comprehension, and you are working your way through that. I know, what did I pull? Was the Ten of Swords for the weekly read with the dude with just all the swords poked out his back. It was about psychic wounds, and I very clearly remember saying, sometimes you got to heal on the run. Well, here you go. Here you go. And you got to tear that toxic balance up to get back into some regular shit. For most of you, this is going to require that nighttime look at the shadow shit. You got to look at whatever part you play. The quandary that many of us get into is when we start dealing with our part of something, you get stuck and you can't get out because you start rehashing shit, and then somewhere in your brain it's like, oh, maybe we can fix it right now. No. So you got to work through this energy. Like I said on Sunday, you may have to do it on the run, and heal as you go. Because with Mercury stationing direct last Saturday, with the full moon coming up this Saturday, there's no, shit ain't waiting around now. Shit's all full tilt. There are no planets right this moment in retrograde motion. So it's going to be one of those things, like I said, over the weekend, find time as you go. Take time. Just like when I hate to say it like this, but this is the truth, especially if it's a relationship that you're putting to bed. You got to do it just like you do somebody that died. You go to the cemetery once a year, once a month, whatever the case may be, put some flowers on it, cry some tears, say some prayers, and keep it moving. That's where you're at right now. And unfortunately, because we are beasts of burden, who the fuck knew, we're going to have to just carry on. And it's not like this is not something we're not known for. Tauruses are known for their inner strength because we keep going regardless. And that's why those of you that have haters, that's why you got haters, because you just keep going. People can't understand why you ain't just had a mental meltdown in the middle of the floor somewhere. And some of you may have, but you're not showing anybody else that. You're in an energy of overcoming your fears. And I don't know, work is ringing a bell here. You know, some of you know you need to step out of your current work situation and do something for yourself. However that's resonating, you got to overcome those fears. Many of you are already in that energy, working on it, making plans, trying to meet some goals, trying to just move forward in the way that you need to as it pertains to money. Those of you that are thinking about getting into some investments, there's another issue. You may have to overcome your fears of handing your money to somebody in the ethers on the internet, and hoping you put it in the right funds so that it grows. The best way to overcome your fears in those types of situations is reading and research. The R and the R. The more you know, the better. So, good idea for those of you that are thinking about realigning your finances, but do your damn homework. We are still in Mercury shadow energy this week and next week. So, don't just hand up the whole $1,000 to somebody without reading the fine print and doing your own research. Just saying. As it relates to relationships, same kind of energy is back here. You're going to have to just do it. This is the death card. And this is the front end of the death card. And what you notice here and what I notice here is the fire. Definite fire in that horse's eyes, just like gone. We done. It's gonna hurt. Those of you that are leaving relationships, it's gonna hurt. Just don't get that part twisted. But I have the sense that many of you are just tired. Tired of not being able to manifest, and tired of not being able to have the types of situations, whether work or love, that don't suit you. Everybody in for a quickie and out. As bulls, quickies just don't do it for us. I'm sorry. We get down like that, but we ain't trying to go long term like that. So the death card is here for a good reason. Some of you may have some Scorpio going on around you, or Scorpion type energy. With the red and the fire here, you may have some fire sign energy. You may be approaching, or one may be approaching you, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And the note here is to keep moving forward. Overcome your fears and keep moving forward. Don't let the death of one thing keep you getting to the birth of something else. And I didn't say rebirth. I said the birth. That part. So many of you considering going backwards on some shit. Energy right now is to keep moving forward into newer energy. Old shit is not going to serve you. The time you get to the end of this year, if you're still fucking around with some old toxic bullshit, you're not going to be happy, and the person you're dealing with is not going to be happy, because it's just going to be a hot, funky ass mess. That part right there. Do your best to overcome your fears, Taurus. That's two major cards right there. The Five of Cups, obviously, limited vision. Some of you may have been going back to the Justice card. You may have been waiting on something to manifest that has not manifested. The message here, it is time to get up off your knees. You heard me? It is time to get up off your knees. Underneath all of this, rest and rejuvenate. Some of y'all need to just take a damn break. Some of you need to go camping, damn it. I said it. I don't care. Whoever you are, you might need to just pack a bag and go sit out in the middle of the woods for a few hours and regroup and get grounded. Some of you seriously need to do that. And I probably talk to myself too. But you need to go be outside. And yes, I know on the East Coast it's jackass cold. I get it. But you still need to keep in your mind that you are a soul being. You are a soul being, not just a human being. You also have a soul. And sometimes you need to just do what your soul needs you to do so you can, oh hell, overcome your damn fears and keep moving forward. Spiritual strength, we're talking about the same thing. You know, and understanding, that's a 9. So understanding that the things that you're leaving behind have given you some spiritual strength. Whether you think it or not, know it or not, it's there. When you need it, it'll be there for you. But understand that everything that you're leaving behind, whether it's by choice or by divine intervention, is what's supposed to be happening. And keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Know that the Creator is behind you. And whoever you're worshiping, whatever you're worshiping, have faith in that thing and know that it is behind you all the way. Your ancestors are behind you. And they're trying to guide you to a better future. At the end of all of this, discontent and boredom, for some of you, you're going into this kind of funky mode because, you know, it's like, what the fuck? I've been doing this, and I ain't got nothing to show for it. What the fuck? When am I going to get? When am I going to get? Others of you are coming out of this energy because you're embarking on something new. Let me do 3 and 3. One more time. Let's see where this gets us. We move into the future. There are 2 4s on the board. Rest and rejuvenate and the discontent and boredom. Sometimes stability can bring about discontent because you just when you're stable, you definitely are in a routine. Don't let anything get you off your game course. Just don't. Just don't. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward. And know that the universe is working with you. That's the best thing I can say about that. Oh, there's a magician. I saw him earlier. There you go. Got all the tools you need to make whatever it is you're trying to make happen. And for some of you, that card relates to project foundation on that side. It might be relationship foundation. So some of you may be working with new people at work and in a creative environment. So you're laying down the foundation of whatever's going on, laying out the rules, regulations, all that kind of crap. For others of you, you may be embarking on a brand new relationship. And I'm noticing the flowers in this card. You know, the bushes and shit, and the stars up there. And whatever's coming next for you, Taurus, is better. I don't know how the fuck else to say that shit. It's just better. It's going to be better for you all the way around. You have, as the magician, if you know anything about magic and prestige, you have to adapt. Magicians are really good at adapting. They look at whatever's in front of them and figure out how to either make it appear, disappear, or be something else. A lot of times you got to think on the fly. It's the same energy I was talking about earlier. I forget what card that was that came up Sunday. I think it was the 9 or 10 of swords. The dude's on his back. Swords sticking out everywhere, and it talks about psychic wounds. And I told you got to get up and just sometimes you got to heal on the go. Sometimes you got to heal on the go, that part. And as a magician, because you have this energy on it, it's on the board, it's in play with the hell, you've got the tools to fix whatever you need to fix, whether within you or without. So if you are feeling some kind of way because you are letting go of an old relationship or something that's no longer serving you, and you know you're feeling hurt and some more shit, you can fix that. You can change that energy, but you just got to do it. You can't wait on, I'm gonna wait till the kids call me and I'll fit. No, you can't wait on the kids to call you. You got to do that now. Oh shit, look at that. New beginnings. Oh hell, love begins. What the hell did I tell you? And then there's some mental conflict. And if I'm just looking at what I got on the board, for now, with this Three of Swords on here, there's, okay. Little voices in my head screaming. This has got feet going in 50 different directions. Some of you, again, I'm going back up here to the death card, are leaving situations where you were just brutally hurt. And I don't mean in a physical sense. I do mean very much in an emotional sense. Somebody just didn't give a fuck about how you felt about shit. And so you're coming out of this. Of course, you can't stay in this shit forever. You just die dead, for real. So you're coming out of this, but this is where you're coming from. And that's the point here, understanding where you're coming from. Because if I come right back up here talking about a limited or fixed vision, you fixated on something, you got to let this go. Put some space, some distance, if you will, in between you and what's going on. So for those of you, if we're speaking romantically about a relationship, to think, oh, I'll be okay. I'll just leave him or her on Messenger and we'll say hi. You close the fucking door. Close the motherfucking door. Yeah, that part. Shut it. Matter of fact, put a lock and a nail on that bitch. Because if you continue to allow this energy into your energy currently, what you think gonna happen? And trust me, ain't no flowers gonna just pop up all of a sudden because you feeling some kind of way. It's gonna be the same shit. And I think I just said, those of you trying to go moonwalk back into some old shit thinking it's going to change, I promise you it is not. The energy is not even... If I could tell you what I see and what I feel, it's like walking off the end of a bridge. You've seen a drawbridge when it draws up and it's like this, and cars can't go nowhere because the bridge is up, except there's no other side to the bridge. So if you want to go backwards and drive your car off the edge, this is what you're inviting back. I just want you to know that part right there. For a whole nother set of you, it's just about getting over the heartache. You're not dealing with this person anymore. They may be in a different city, a different country, a different town. You don't have to look at them. They're not calling you. You're not calling them, but you're still hurting. Tell you what I told you on Sunday. Get your ass up. Get your ass up. Time to be sitting in the rain crying like it's the end of the world is over. Because there's no reason for you to be here because you got that. And if I told you how many people I knew have fucked up new relationships because they keep harboring, get my words right here, on old shit. You can't have no fresh start and no new beginning sitting out here in the rain counting raindrops. Not gonna happen. So let it go. We get next to that with the Knight of Swords. There are gonna be some unforeseen events. This doesn't have a lot of negative to it, but it does have a lot to it. So those of you that are headed off into new relationships or new work situations, go ahead. Obviously, as with anything new, there's going to be some shit you ain't expecting because it's new. If you knew everything there was to know, it wouldn't be new, right? Okay, that part. So just expect the unexpected. There's no, I can't tell you there's some big fight here. There's not. But there is energy here where exes may try to call. They may try to text you. For those of you that double down on the block and the lock and ain't got to worry about seeing it anyway, you don't have to worry about this. But for those of you that don't have the block and the lock, they're going to try. And they're going to, try and flex their little horsey muscle. And why are you leaving me? Or why are you deserting me? Some of you, this has got work shit in it too. Boss, and why are you leaving? And you go somewhere else, they're not going to treat you. If you were treating me that good, I wouldn't be trying to go, right? And that's really the attitude you're going to have to take with all of this, because whether you know it or not, Taurus, let me just tell you, you're awesome. No, you're just awesome. Just because you're a fucking Taurus. And I know people are like, what? You are, because you have so many of the qualities that a lot of other signs just don't have. You're grounded, you're sexy, you're smart, you're witty, you're intelligent, you love beautiful things. If you're a Taurus, you're ruled by Venus. I'll wait for you to tell me how many other signs are ruled by Venus. It's only one, and that's Libra. Just saying. So we have a whole package. We have a whole package. A lot of people don't like that shit. A lot of haters. And they want to see you. They literally want to see you out here. If you're walking away from a relationship, X wants you right here, because they know you're going to be right here. You can't just hop up out this energy. See, that's what I'm telling you. That's exactly what you need to do. Hop your big ass up. Fuck out that energy. Expect the unforeseen events. Know that if you're not on total lockdown, you may run into your ex at the grocery store. Just saying. Keep it moving. There's no reason for you to be mean or angry or hangry or none of the rest of that shit. Just do what you need to do. Don't get stuck out here in the raindrops, and keep moving forward. There's nothing happening that's unforeseen that you can't deal with. It's Magician. Toolbox. Resources. Right at your fingertips. If you lean, like I do, more towards pagan and Wiccan shit, create a ritual. Create a spell. Whatever the hell. Do something new. Those are tools in your toolbox. If you're a Christian, get a prayer group together. Do whatever it is you need. That's a tool in your toolbox. So don't act like you got to go to Walmart, find some extra shit and put in your toolbox. If you don't do nothing but light a damn candle and say a prayer, I promise you, that's a tool in your toolbox. You got this. And it's okay to be scared. And it's definitely okay to walk away from things that are no longer serving you. Just saying. And in that cute, 0 for new beginnings, 1 for love begins, and 2 for mental conflict. Let's explain the mental conflict. Because some of y'all are like, well, how are we going to leave all of this and that? It got us something to do with that mental conflict. Mental conflict comes, and this is natural. So please don't act like what I'm getting ready to say is an accusation of some other shit. When you're walking into something new, you just said, unforeseen events, it's new. So you're not going to know what the fuck. And instinct is going to tell you, oh, we've walked down a path like this before. Let's do what we did before. Mental conflict. Because the second or third step you take down that path, like you've taken down another path, you're going to break your shoe. I'm just putting it where it is. Come on, people. I'm just putting it where you're going to break the heel on your shoe. Be like, how the hell that happened? Because you trying to overlay some old shit on top of some new shit. You heard me? It's here on offer, Taurus. It's up to you if you want it. Of course, got free will. Want to have your monkey ass back out here in the rain, catching pneumonia and COVID and some more shit, go ahead. But for real, fuck all of that and know this. Not easy. It's not comfortable because this is your first time with whatever this situation is, love, work, whatever, even with money. But it's a new beginning. Plenty of hope, plenty of optimism. Some of you are right here at the threshold of this. This is new love. We ain't talking about no old shit. Some of you may be dealing with a water sign or somebody that has a lot of water in the natal chart. Talking about Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Scorpio up there in the death card. So you could be walking into a Scorpio. I know up here I said or a fire sign. But water is here as well. You look at the thunderclouds and just the color is just rainy, for lack of a better word. Yeah. water signs, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with those signs strong in your natal chart somewhere. Walk toward whatever it is you don't have right now. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn and there's a Leo on the other end of the horizon, walk towards the Leo, please. I know I had to spell that out, but that's exactly what the hell. Dealing with somebody, there's an Aquarius in the element, walk towards the Pisces and let the Aquarius go. Libra, that's what you're walking away from. And you see a Taurus at the other end of the horizon. Back here, folks. Yeah, walk towards the Taurus. However that's resonating for you. Walk away from and into. And don't be trying to overlay. See the overlay here? Don't be trying to overlay the old on the new. Let the new pop out. So instead of walking this time, how about you skip? Take them damn high heels off, put some damn tennis shoes on, and how about you skip down a new path? Let's try something different. Doesn't matter. It needs to be something different, though. You cannot go into new beginnings and new situations with the same old walk, same old talk, same old bullshit. No pun intended. Just saying. I hope the extended bonus is helpful. I know if I'm going through it, y'all are going through it too on some level. So get some rebel cards, see what we need to be doing, when we need to be doing it, who we need to be doing it with. That part. You're being shady, okay? What else you got for me, universe, for Taurus? I can't keep nothing under 30 minutes. You heard me. A minute ago it was 10 minutes to 25 seconds. Now it's 27 minutes. What the hell? Who knew? Fuckers. Love. Oh, shit. One more, universe. I'm trying to pop out anyway. There you go. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. Okay? I'm not going to make any more comments about that card. Y'all heard me. Love. Get some. Give some. It will cheer your ass up. So some of you may need to get around your posse. Some of you, this just is just a straight, direct comment about sex. Some of y'all are playing hard to get in some other stupid shit. Get some. Get over that bullshit. And doesn't mean you got to take your boundaries anywhere out of tact and fucking up some shit. If it's not sex, then it's friendship. If you've not connected with your friends, I'm highly suggesting you find a day, an hour, a week. Get with your folks, get with your peeps, and have a drink. Talk bullshit, and don't worry about nothing else. You are being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. Some of you, yeah. And rightfully so. Fuck, let me put shit where it is. Yeah, you're being shady. And sometimes to get out of shady shit, you gotta be acting shady. Hello? Watch out, though. Shit could get ugly. So I'm gonna say this. And this is the back side of this card. Unforeseen events. This is the front side. Front side is about determination. This is the Knight of Swords. But this side back here, unforeseen events. Like I said, they're gonna come back and you left me. Why did you leave me? Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you gotta be shady. So if you had to clear the house out while somebody was at work, okay, just know shit could get ugly. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes shit is just what it is. My Taurus babies, I love you. I hope y'all have a good rest of the week. I am here and around. You will see me again. I love y'all. Bye.